up 3%. So, you know, there's actually a really bad mindset flaw, which I'll tell you about, that people make when it comes to selling losing positions. So people will own Ripple and they'll have bought it, let's say at a $1.40. And they'll go, oh, I can't sell this thing. You know, it's at 60 cents. I'll wait for the price to go up to my entry and then I'll sell so that I haven't lost any money. But the thing is, if you line up Ripple side by side with a stronger coin, right? The stronger coin outperforms, it's winning. It's going to go up 3 times more than what XRP does, right? By the time Ripple gets here, your winning coin is up here. So yeah, maybe it's like a 50%, right, gain on XRP, but this one here went up 150% because it's a new coin in a bull market. Those ones tend to go up the most. So mindset flaw, I can't sell because I'm at a loss. I'll wait till it gets to break even and I will sell, is a flawed mindset because it is not considering the opportunity cost of holding the losing position. And this concept of opportunity cost is one of the most important mindset principles that you can ever understand. And this is like, if you guys don't know what this word means yet, like in a lot of depth, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's so crucial for investing and just for life in general, because you should never view what is lost. You should always view your loss in terms of the best case scenario, not the worst case scenario. So if, like, for example, you own XRP, view it in terms of like, is me owning XRP going to make me miss out on an opportunity in owning something that's going to go up more, right? It's the cost of what opportunities you could have gotten if you didn't focus your time, money, and energy on the opportunity that you're in right now. And this is the thing with your portfolio. You need to constantly assess if you are paying an opportunity cost, right, for owning the position that you are owning. You need to check yourself. This coin is going up less than the market when it goes up. It's a laggard. It's a losing position. Am I comfortable making 1%, but then the rest of the market going up 2%? So am I comfortable making half the profits that I could be making, right? Opportunity cost. Losing coins in crypto generally are older projects like XRP, right? It's very old. You know, it's like a grandma. It's been pump and dumped. It's been ran through. No one cares about it anymore. You know, there's the odd guy that'll fuck it, but like it's generally a dead coin. It's a grandma, right? No one wants to go near grandmas. There's not many gilfs in the world, right? So you don't want to buy old laggard losing coins. Obviously, XRP pumps sometimes, but it massively underperforms the rest of the market. So what you should do is you should sell the loser to buy the winner to avoid paying in the form of opportunity cost. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. I'm sure the granny metaphor really nailed it home for you. And I want to also, I forgot to show this before. This is a photo to show the growth in the, I guess, wealth held by certain people. And yeah, it just sort of shows that there is a big gap between the rich and the poor. And I don't know if this is a great visualization because it shows that I think maybe the percentage of the poorer people is rising faster than the richer people. But anyway, you can see that the richest people hold most of the wealth, and the richest people are going to continue to hold most of the wealth and accumulate more of it because winners just keep winning and losers just keep losing, right? That's just sort of how it goes. And here's some sections from a trading book on losing and winning positions. And obviously this is an investing course more so, but these lessons are relevant. So we'll start from here. Adding to winning trades is an absolute key trait of the successful trader. It reinforces correct behavior. It serves as an antidote to the temptation of wanting to take profit. When I am in a profitable position, I have trained my mind to ask, how can I make my position bigger? Rather than dwelling on the idea of taking profits. And you can really understand how that mindset would make you millions by just simply looking at the Apple chart. Look, this thing, Imagine because Apple went up, you decided to sell. And maybe it went down. But look, you fucking missed this whole thing. And Apple's just consistently outperforming the S&P index for like fucking, what, a decade or decades potentially. So yeah, you want to, like if you're a trader and you're compounding Apple as it's pumping here, you're just printing money. It's a legal money printer. And the second photo, when the trader is confronted with a loss, they hope it will turn around. The operative here is hope. When they are confronted with a profitable position, they are afraid the profit will disappear. The operative word in this scenario is fear. So you can see that when people lose, they hope that they make their money back. They hope that Ripple goes back to $1 so that they can sell at break even. Hope is the key word of a loser, of a losing position. Now, what's the problem with the word hope? Well, hope is the same as holding and not selling. So if you lose money and you hope it goes up, you're holding, which means that you're not selling the loser, which means you're breaking a fundamental principle of investing. And in the vice versa, right? When you make money, you are afraid of losing money, which is really weird because the key with winning in crypto and markets in general is to add to your winners or just let your winners run. So what happens generally when you're afraid of losing money? You tend to sell. So why would you want to sell a winning position when the fundamental law of making money is to not sell your winners? So you can see here that your psychology, your emotions, your instincts program you to want to sell when you win so that you can lock in the profit, and hold when you lose so that you can recover the loss, right? It doesn't work like that though. So yeah, again, this is what it would look like to buy in compound on a winner. But that's pretty much this whole section. You can see here that you need to add to winners, cut losers, and let your winners run. Peter Lynch talks here about, and again, referencing Kun, thank you. So Peter Lynch talks about his biggest investment mistake. And I want to go over this because it relates back to the concept of adding to winners and cutting losers. So he says his biggest mistake was that I always sold stocks way too early. In fact, I got a call from Warren Buffett in 1989. My daughter picks up the phone and says, "It's Mr. Buffett on the line." And I thought some of my buddies are kidding me because she was only 6. And I pick up the phone and I hear, "This is Warren Buffett from Omaha, Nebraska. You know, he talks so fast. And I love your book, One Up on Wall Street, and want to use a line in it in my year-ends report. I have to have it. Can I please use it?" I said, "Sure, what's the line?" He says, "Selling your winners and holding losers is like cutting the flowers and watering the weeds." That one line he picked in the whole book has been my greatest mistake. I visited the first 4 Home Depots ever built. I sold that stock after it tripled, and then it went up another 50-fold. If you're great in the business, you're doing right 6 times out of 10. But the times you're right, if you make a triple or 10-bagger, it overcomes your mistakes. So you have to find the big winners. I sold way too early on Home Depot. I sold too early on Dunkin' Donuts. Why did I do that? I was dumb. With great companies, the passage of time is a major positive. The Forbes 100 anniversary issue, Lynch took over the 18 million Magellan Fund in 1977 and ran it till 1990, averaging a 29.2% annual return. His book, One Up on Wall Street, is a great read and that I recommended to many new investors, which includes many simple that last part isn't related, but a lot of really good points in this. The one that is most important is the quote that he referenced, which is selling your winners and holding your losers is like cutting the flowers and watering the weeds. It's so true. It is so true. And I think another really good point here was, where is it? So you have to find the big winners. I sold way too early. Where is it? But the times you're right, if you make a triple or 10-bagger, it overcomes your mistakes. So this relates to asymmetric returns. You're going to lose and you're going to win. The goal is to win way more than you lose in terms of the amount, right? You want to win bigger than you lose, right? You want to lose 10% but make 2x. And as long as your ratio of win to loss is good, you're going to end up in a ton of profit, right? And this concept that he refers to is especially prominent in stocks, especially the past 50 years. We've had the biggest bull market in all of human history due to the population going from 1 billion to like 8 billion people. That's just led to a level of growth in sort of every single business that basically makes stocks go only up. And if you find a winning company, it doesn't make sense to sell it because the population was just continuing to go up for 50 years. It's like, what's the point, right? And yeah, that'll continue to be what happens going forwards. And again, Kun just referenced the tweet for me. Yeah, and that's the end. Cheers.